most welcome. In the previous video, my friend Olivier has already shown you how to open an exceptional wine bottle, and in the present video we'll be addressing the subject about with which type of meal to accompany an exceptional red wine. You find me here seated on this chair that you had already seen in my video about how to place felt below a piece of furniture. And you see here that I already put the table. It had been done, let's say, very quickly, nothing to do with a very nice table that I made at the occasion of a bigger dinner on the countryside. It's not visible, but the table on which we place the plates is made out of pallets. Don't hesitate to join this video, very useful in case you're organizing big parties. Before passing you the floor, Olivier, let me tell to our viewers that the French version is by far richer in descriptions, but this is also a question of vocabulary. So, Olivier, the first question is, do we need to accompany food for the tasting of such a wine?
Why? Why is it a good idea? It's because you will combine flavor of food and wine, and really you will go up instead of wine alone, okay?
So now the answer is yes, we have to accompany with food. And now the question is, are there things that we should definitely avoid?
Please do not use vinegar. Vinegar is really dramatic. And mustard. Mustard is not well at all.
Okay, so could you give us in the big lines the good association?
I would say it's a job of enologist. And I'm not. I'm just a great amateur. But I can propose something nice, okay? But please, the enologists are really very well known for making such, combine wine, very good wine, and food. And this is really the job.
So can you give us the example of what we are putting today on the table for the tasting of this wine bottle?
For today, we will taste some with a very good meat, okay? We will taste some endive braised, cooked, with some orange peel, something like that. So it's interesting because you have special flavor, and I know that already now that it's interesting with this kind of wine. And a very classical thing, we will have very little potatoes. We call it in French grenaille. Grenaille is very little, like that. And those potatoes will be cooked finely and combined with the meat, with the endive. I think that it will be really nice.
What type of meat do we take?
We could use, for example, a very good wagyu meat from Japan, or for example, some Kobe beef. It's really the highest level. But if you are not really rich, you can use, for example, meat from Limousin in French. We have very good meat from Limousin, for example, or for, in Bourgogne, we have Charolais. Charolais from Bourgogne is very good flesh. You have to prepare and to very good your vegetables. And as soon as everything is ready, you will be ready to have a very nice moment with this wine. La grenaille, les endives à la mandarine.
So this here is the ideal cork for making a key holder out of it. Don't hesitate to join my video explaining you how to make yourself such type of key holder. dear viewers, in case you have other suggestions of a good association with red wine, don't hesitate to put it into the comments. Okay, so the meal is centered around the meat. So dear viewers who are vegetarians, if you have any suggestions, please put them into the comments. Now I have some bad news for you, dear viewers. It is that finally we tasted the wine bottle without shooting the tasting itself. We really enjoyed the food fitting perfectly together, but I have to say that we were slightly disappointed, and that's why we decided to make the demonstration about the tasting itself on a bottle of Burgundy. And this will be the subject of the next video. So many thanks, Olivier, and we're meeting in a second in the next video with Olivier on Happy Hour TV 1.